Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I am back again today with The Uncertain. I needed to play something to get that game out of my head. Anyone who looks at my videos will know what game I'm talking about. Oh god. I've had this game in my Steam library for a while. I got it for free because of a Humble Bundle one day. Which I guess technically isn't free, but... oh well. Potato, potato. So, from my understanding, this game is post-apocalyptic world where humans have disappeared. You play as a robot and try to find out what happened to them. So, let's jump right into it. In the middle of the 22nd century, humanity became extinct as a result of deadly wars. However, the robots, created by humans, turned out to be very self-sufficient on their own. Artificial intelligence continued to evolve, which allowed robots to build their own society from the ruins of the past civilization. Each robot found a field of work that best suited their abilities. Slowly but steadily, they created a new civilization on Earth. They rightfully avoided past human mistakes, but there was one problem. The more progress they made, the more they looked and acted like humans. Common Games presents...
I am a robot, model RT-217NP, primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans. We replace them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself.
what the heck is that satellite? The Uncertain. Last Quiet Day. That satellite dish looks really weird. I love the art style of this game. It's very... colorful.
I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools.
I like this camera angle that just... games with this camera angle aren't something I see very often anymore. Why... okay. It's taking me a second to get used to this.
Here is the second battery. 2 batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on. I made this plasma cutter from materials that I found in destroyed buildings. A construction robot ordered it.
This is very weird.
I found this saw on Brandon Street. The water supply system ceased functioning many years ago.
Can I go in here? Oh.
I tried to extract sounds from it, but after 10 minutes, I tore the second string.
Can I? No, I can't. Okay. This camera angle is a little complicated to get used to.
This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me.
I'll do that in a second.
This room is very strange. I never enter it.
Oh, it's a bathroom. That's why.
The color temperature of standard light bulbs is lower compared to mercury vapor lamps, which produces a warmer light. I learned that it makes a home feel cozy. The dock station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and update the built-in software of the robots. However, I made some changes in its firmware to avoid updates. I am now able to develop independently.
Huh.
This object allows me to keep a sitting position without consuming the servo motor's resource. It increases my lifespan.
That is weird.
This is an intercom, a high-powered desktop computer. I do not need to use its full capacity, but the internet is useful to communicate with other robots. Unfortunately, my design does not support wireless internet connection, so I had to use the computer. This analog device allows you to extract sound from the installed audio data carrier. Why did humans use such an inconvenient device when one can just do this?
This game is so weird. I love it. What is this?
I do not need to talk to anyone now.
I do wish the voice wasn't quite so monotonous, but oh well. Wait, was that something I saw? I thought I saw another one. Oh, I did see something.
A damaged data disk that I found yesterday morning. Perhaps I can restore some information from it. It contains the artifacts that I found in the abandoned city.
Huh. I'll just pick that up.
No power.
Where? There. Those are big
I'm going
batteries.
to turn it on.
Where's the button? There. Okay, was there a point to that? Hmm. This is very odd.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions, and...
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations.
Okay, so that was all I had to do. Let me do this.
Perhaps the intercom can read data that is not damaged.
Files. Messages. Oh. Deborah. Fought with my parents again. Michael. 'Cause of us? Deborah. Guess what they took? Guess what? They took my phone and read our texts. It's an outrage. Michael. Ouch. Better keep out of their way now. Deborah. Not funny. My mom slapped me in the face. Michael. Is it that bad? Deborah. Hang on. Someone's coming. Michael. Okay. Michael. Debbie, you there? Where have you gone? Hey, where the hell are you? You okay? Hello? It's not funny anymore. Deborah, answer me now, or I'm going to you. And that's just a bunch of system messages. Audio 1. Audio 2. I like this music. However, it is illogical to sit here and wait for it all. Quit. Oh, incoming call?
This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
Bad weather?
Sorry, but I cannot get to you right now because of a heavy rain.
This should not be a problem for you. The body of your model is waterproof. Answer the question.
Apologize?
This is my fault. I will finish the cutter as efficiently as possible.
Your excuses are irrelevant. We cannot proceed with our work without this cutter. We need it for building metal structures. While you free robots waste your energy on useless and ineffective actions, we are engaged in construction and restoration of the city, which will strengthen our society. We can wait one more day. If you don't deliver the order in time, we will contact another specialist, and your professional rating will be severely decreased.
Tomorrow.
I will finish the work today and travel tomorrow morning.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I cannot fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible.
Free robots? Huh.
I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder.
Find pairs for the icons to form a source. What? I don't know what I'm doing. This is really weird. What? I don't understand this. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so they gotta fit together. Okay, I get it now. This is weird. It's very time consuming. It appears that they turn to face the way where they should go. Okay. Now I've got the hang of that.
Good, the cutter is now complete. Tomorrow morning, I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning.
Alrighty.
The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard.
Where is the electric switchboard?
I connected the power line directly to the house, but it is not sufficient to provide energy to all of my equipment. I use an electric switchboard to distribute energy to the necessary systems.
Huh. That actually makes sense. Get rid of excess power of both sources. Excess power is displayed in yellow. How do I do this? What do I push? It didn't tell me, like... Settings, control... Interact, look, run, move. Okay. Hmm. There we go.
Now the dock station is ready to use.
I like this game. It's cute. Oh.
What happened?
I'm slightly terrified.
For a long time, I tried to understand the purpose of this metal construction, but I failed to determine its practical use. Therefore, I conclude that this is an art object.
I mean, that's not entirely wrong.
I need to get inside, but I cannot open the gate here.
That is a very efficient cutting torch. I'm going to see if I can check the robot real quick.
This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is possible that it piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here. My touch will not make this robot functional. USS robotics boxes. They withstand serious accidents. According to the indicator, there is still some charge in the accumulator.
I don't know what that is, but I'll take it.
The onboard computer is still functioning.
Console, jailbreak detected. Autopilot deactivated. See log for more info. Diagnostic. Life support system not active. Autopilot off. Power supply not responding. Engine not responding. Fuel tank leaking. Gateway locked. Communication not responding. Radar not responding. Emergency communication none. Landing gear released. Flaps released. Ship is not ready to fly. Eliminate all faults to continue. Nope. Back. Disable alarm. Open hold. Back. Shuttle commands. Ship AI data files is corrupted. Please use manual control. Error. Driver IRQL not less or equal. Check hard drive device and try again.
I need some wires to connect the accumulator.
Well, it's convenient that I hear wires sparking. Probably not where I need them, though.
USS. This looks like a storeroom.
A storeroom, that'll do.
A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. I have already found a working accumulator. These wires may be useful.
I'll take those wires. And there we go.
It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
Let's just plug this in here. And
Help them. 4,
4,
4,
4,
4.
4.
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code?
Is it really just 444? 4447.
I think this door is now unlocked.
No. Controls are a little wonky at times.
It is obvious that this door leads into the hold of the shuttle. How is this possible?
Humans are alive. I didn't expect that twist.
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
The pilot.
The pilot sustained injuries during the crash and does not function. I tried to reset him, but did not succeed.
How did you enter the shuttle?
I assessed the situation.
I was charging myself on a docking station when the crash happened. I went outside to evaluate the situation and search for remaining spare parts.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
What is this?
EMP grenade? Well, this is interesting. Break free! Freedom!
Recommend you do that. I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
What happened?
What happened? Why was I rebooted?
Your microchip self-rebooted when the EMP grenade detonated. Your system data has been damaged. Automatic recovery took time. You function correctly now.
Those police officers. Why would they want to destroy me?
Humankind is officially considered extinct. You just found out that is not true. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
Is USS getting rid of people? I do not get the updates.
I added some changes into my docking station to skip updates. Apparently, I am different from most robots now.
We discovered it during the diagnostic testing after the EMP detonation. This is the reason you are here. The date of your latest update suggests that your personal data hasn't been changed. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I want to help.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
This is a very weird story. I don't like the way the robots talk.
Disintegrated. I would better look around.
Like, I don't, the story itself is odd. And I don't like the way the robots talk. It's very monotonous and boring. But I like this art style, and the gameplay could be better, but
This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such situations should be avoided. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. It is locked. An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful. I cannot use this fuse anywhere. I have not fully explored this floor yet. It looks like this robot is fixing something.
Welcome.
greetings.
Hello. I am RT-217NP. My original purpose is unknown.
I am RepairBot RB-051 Patrick. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I will try to help you.
Gregory.
Tell me about Gregory. I assume he is your leader?
He used to be a surgeon who repaired humans. He worked in the same clinic as Nurse Abigail. It is understandable that they were the first to protect humans as soon as they found out the truth. Helping humans is their purpose.
I am probably wrong, but after I talked with Gregory, I thought that there was more to it than just following the helping humans idea.
Well spotted. I thought about that too. However, robots have no feelings, so it is possible that his emotion imitator is more authentic because he interacts with humans. He and Abigail started recruiting robots recently. The USS realized an update as soon as they found out. It made it practically impossible to recruit anyone. That is why we can only count on old-fashioned and damaged robots, the ones who did not receive the update. Our main task is to equip the HQ. After that, we will search for surviving humans and supplies. I think Gregory will tell you more soon. For now, we need to restore the power supply and communication.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you. Did you find the...
Not yet.
All right.
Alright, well. That's odd.
This chip belonged to some unknown device. It is useless to me. I do not need a holographic table. Inoperable. I suspect that is due to a power failure. It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there?
I always wanted a ship in a bottle.
This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house. Gregory's design looks similar to the police robot. They probably have the same hardware.
RT? Looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right.
USS Robotics.
Tell me about USS Robotics.
We have information which is not available for most robots.
A bird just hit my window.
It's still not complete. Many years ago, we were all misinformed about the human self-destruction, and only now do a few know the truth. The corporation searches for surviving humans. We still don't know why they do it. USS neither repairs nor produces any new robots. Their only support is software updates. We found out that because of these updates, robots now consider humans a threat and will automatically raise the alarm if one is detected. It is good that you managed to skip most of the updates, otherwise we would have to disintegrate you.
If these updates contained malware, could we not just uninstall it?
We tried to erase the malware, but it damaged system data as well. Obviously, only USS has the required access level. But a complete reset turns a robot into a metal dummy with basic skills and no intelligence or personality imitation. To turn a dummy back into a fully featured robot, you have to download updates from USS, which is a whole amount of encrypted data. And downloading a full update would bring us to square one.
I guess if we had access to the USS data, we could create an update which would neutralize malware in all robots.
We could, but it is impossible at the moment. They would arrest us long before we enter their building. Let's save it for the future. Our current task is to arrange a shelter for humans and ensure their security.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
That's not my only question, though.
We already talked.
The room with the broken door.
The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk by themselves. It has been inappropriately applied to me. A wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors fail. I do not need it. My legs function very well.
I've had to be in a wheelchair before.
Patrick must have meant this flashlight. Its light would be efficient enough to explore the dark room.
Uh,
An electric fuse. Why would humans make... It is locked.
I don't know which dark room he's talking about unless it's down the stairs.
I need to find some contact.
Oh.
I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint. An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. A powder extinguisher. It expired 6 years, 8 months, and 12 days ago. An empty metal container. Infrared contactor. It appears intact.
I think it just overlapped two of them at once there, it sounded like.
Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Okay. I haven't met Nick, so...
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device. A medical tablet.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
Humans developed genetically modified crops and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that? There is a fuse in a trash dump. This fuse is out of order. It is useless. These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet. This robot's design and proportions look different from any robot I have ever seen. According to its color, it may be similar to Gregory. They are probably the same type of model.
Are you a medical bot?
Hello. Your design looks similar to Gregory's. I presume you are a medical bot?
That's right. I am a medical bot MBR 411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. Humans will arrive here soon, and my skills could be useful.
How long have you been here?
How long have you been here? Looks like this building has been abandoned until recently.
Oh, just a couple days. We were looking for a building that could be our HQ. A hospital suits us well, because we can accommodate many humans here. Besides, it's close to the area where we plan to meet a group of survivors from the shuttle. Sadly, something went wrong.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
The robot is missing his legs. His left arm is obviously from a police robot, and his right arm probably belonged to a construction robot. How did he get so damaged?
Is this the one that I saved?
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics have never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me, only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning, and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay, I will do what I can.
All right.
There's something in the box.
What is in the box? There's a fly on me.
Fuse, but it is broken and will not work. Starting the servers is the highest priority. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module. I can open the cover of this console. It is missing a fuse.
Okay, so I need to find a fuse, and then I need to go up and get the chip, and...
Starting the servers is the highest priority.
One, 3, and 4.
I started the necessary servers. This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server.
How do I get out of here? Trying to get this stupid fly.
Let us not distract him.
I will take this.
If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. We already talked. I should not take any more of his time. The holographic table resumed working as soon as we restored power. It is projecting a hologram of the shuttle where I found the human bodies.
All right.
There is a fuse. This fuse is out of... The purpose of the item... Nick's... A robot in a human wheelchair. It looks strange. Nick's case is similar to an insect's. A robot in a human wheelchair. It looks strange.
No, it is looks strange according to the captions.
I can talk to him later.
Stupid fly.
I want to disturb her.
This fly will die. Where is it? I hit my funny bone. Oh, that hurt. I'm going to try to find that fuse. Oh, here we go.
I found a working fuse for the server.
I wish they moved a little faster and they were a little easier to control, but...
The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. The router should work with this chip. The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. There's something in the box. I have already found an intact fuse.
Nope. I imagine it's this way.
This room was the... Why would humans make a compact analog for the intercom? The unit is not functioning.
Let me check in here.
I have already found the contactors. They're...
I didn't mean to come in here, but these controls are a little wonky. I need to find a switch. Oh.
There is something... It is the same switch needed for the switchboard.
There we go.
Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard.
Okay.
I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
I just got the system admin achievement. Okay, I apologize for being so quiet while playing this. I just don't know how to commentate this. That's why I prefer games without voice protagonists, because I can just read what the protagonist is saying and don't have to worry about it already explaining everything for me.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How to get in. Informant. What does the disc contain? How to get in?
How do I reach the city? Walking is too long and not safe.
Nick fixed an old aero car, so it is invisible to the radars. You can take it.
Good. This will save our time and resources.
You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
I don't fully understand what's going on, but I'm along for the ride.
I am on site. This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5. If I had a transport earlier, I could save a lot of time. However, it is not easy to find a repairable aero car these days. It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details. A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons. The red sign indicates that the unit is powered down and out of use.
All right.
A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless. The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs.
Is this also an elevator?
These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced.
Who is there?
I'm
This is a bicycle, which is a wheeled vehicle propelled by human muscle power. I thought it would be bigger. No, I prefer an aero car.
Okay.
Humans were paranoid about their safety. These doors could withstand a small explosion. It is empty. Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles. Perhaps I could find many useful things here, but right now I have to accomplish another task. Maybe I can come back later. I do not think this bicycle will hold my weight. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. It is...
I don't like how slow the movement is and how it's all just seems to be one giant fetch quest. But I am interested in the story.
The red sign indicates...
There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all.
I cannot let you in. You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention to myself.
I got an achievement for that. Perhaps... The walking robot among us? What type of achievement is that?
Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts. If my priority, besides,
Where do I go?
it is not the apartment. It is empty.
Oh, crap. What do I do? Oh.
A fire escape. It is built near apartment number 5's windows, but I cannot reach it. Besides, there are bars on these windows. I had better check that there's enough charge in the cutter so that I may cut through them. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. Now it is not the humans use concrete wreckage. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. Maximum power capacity. A canister for storage of the liquid fuel. If my priority beside
What is this?
I could reach the ladder with this pipe. I just need to detach it.
Let me see if I can detach it with my hand.
I failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off.
So I need to go back out and get the concrete wreckage. This game likes to make you go back and forth a lot.
Why would I need
Come on.
No. I
Can I find something heavy up here? Yeah.
It is empty. Perhaps I could find many useful. I do not think that.
Let me try to break it off again. See if maybe I just took too long.
I failed to detach the pipe by hand.
Let me go and check the dumpster. I just...
Now it is not. Humans used to.
Oh, a brick.
I can use a brick to break up.
I wonder how hard it would have been to make an actual animation for picking that up.
I can most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science. Good. Now I can reach the ladder.
All right. Making progress. Already been playing for an hour and a half. It's an interesting game. I just...
It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder?
Let's try this. Is there a reason why this is necessary?
Looks like the police officers did not notice me.
All right.
Police are quite active in this part of the city. I need to be careful. First,
No.
I need to... There are only books and some useless junk on these shelves. I wonder whether the messenger has collected these books, or were they here before his arrival. I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books.
That's an interesting painting.
An old tablet PC. It appears that it has been used recently. It is obvious that the police officers have searched the apartment carefully. Were they looking for the same things as me?
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car.
I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
Pete, they kidnapped my wife and daughter while we were looking for supplies. I have no idea where they are and what's going on. I stepped outside just for 5 minutes, and when I came back I saw them being escorted into a police car. I'm such an idiot. I just stood there behind the corner and watched like a coward. I cannot forgive myself. I cannot stay here with you, Peter. Thank you for everything. You always helped me and Rita. You please take care of the group. I must find my family, whatever the cost.
A police dock station is different from mine in color and connection type. I cannot charge myself here. My charge will last 21 more hours and is currently at 87%. This is a good status since the police dock station is incompatible. There is nothing useful here. An elegant weapon from a less civilized time. The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There is no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate. Our messenger's intercom. This model is newer than the one in the hospital. It is functioning. It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk.
Calls. No calls in history. Mail. Fletcher 404. F2, why are you not responding? Are your systems operational? I will relocate the group so as to avoid risk. I will wait for you in the core. I installed an extra defense protocol. Check the painting. You will need the key. Daniel 9275. My dear friend, accept my apology, please, for sending you this letter with no your consent. My name the Honorable Mr. Daniel, without any claim to come up with the money, and if left not unclaimed, will be transferred to the state treasury of the bank. So I invite you to do a deal where we can facilitate the transfer of this fund. 40% to you as your percent. If you agree with my proposal, further details of the transfer will be to you sent. Please, I urge you in order to send me your email address. I wait for your reply as soon as possible. Yours faithfully, Daniel A. Anur. USS Core, firmware update notification. USS firmware update 12.5.2030.11. Changes in this edition optimization of the stabilization system when the low battery charge is at a low level. An error with the connecting to the USS Finder from a private network is corrected. A function that erases the daily logbook files is added. Algorithm of data transmission in 12G network is improved. Signal system for the objection of illegal objects is added. Various improvements and optimizations of the operating system are added. The vulnerability that allows bypassing of the firewall protecting the installation of third-party software is corrected. Please switch to the USS portal to receive detailed info and download this update. uesrobotics.info.rb firmware upgrading notification. Changes in this edition. Optimization of the stabilization system when the low battery charge is at a low level. When the battery charge. An error with the connecting to the private USS fund. Is this the same one as what I just had? Read? Yeah, it's the same.
There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. I cannot carry any extra material. There is nothing you... There are only books and... Apparently, this is some kind of container. Physical force is not enough to open this safe.
This is one already.
You won't believe it.
A police dock station. I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next. Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Someone was here before me.
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There's an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there.
How do I crack a safe?
How do I crack a safe?
Nick will connect to it using your intercom. Explore its security and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right.
All right.
The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the save screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection.
I got the fly.
To intercept our signal, we must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself.
There we go. All right. Hmm. Alrighty, I got the safe open.
As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use. I would like to read this old literature, but it is not the time.
Alright, so now...
I should go. I will not find anything else here. is nailed down in this building.
I'm going to assume this is where the human survivors went after the robots rose up and killed everybody or something. Drinking jazz?
There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. My data indicates that this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit balls of the same type into the pockets, and the last deposited ball must be the 8-ball. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one object upon another and its forward trajectory is a simple task.
Can I shoot the ball? How hard did he hit it? Can I try again? I want to get this.
Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating.
Why does it just keep running in one direction once you start running?
Why would a group of humans play these individual instruments together? I question this odd behavior when a single person or machine can synthesize music so effortlessly. A piano is a stringed keyboard musical instrument.
Hmm.
An analog device for visual self-diagnostics. Very simple and very effective.
The music in your bar is amazing, but the chicken was so raw that a skilled vet could still save it. I don't want to spoil the reputation of your next bar, but I recommend you replace your chef.
A weird object. What was it used for?
Can I put the hat
I
on?
don't know how to use this item.
Can I put the hat on?
A poster to an old video movie from the age when cinema still existed.
I want to keep the hat. I like it.
I do not think this object will be useful to me. An old-fashioned storage for objects. Recently, I found a similar one in an abandoned warehouse, and it contained a human skeleton. It is locked.
I'll wait a second before I unlock it. These are real photos. I'm guessing these are devs?
Music was most likely a significant part of human life. The very existence of this place proves it. Wake up, Mr. Newell. Wake up and smell the ashes. Stop. What did I just say?
I feel like that's a reference, but I don't get it.
A liquid container made of glass. Once again, I do not understand the irrational choices humans made. Glass is too fragile to be a reliable storage device. It was like this when I found it. Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space. The audio is stored on an analog vinyl disc that provides an unsatisfactory sound quality.